Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is Deserter, a graphic novel manga collecting Junji Ito's story collection, about a dozen short stories, or a dozen short stories, not about, a dozen short stories. This is published by Viz Media for Viz Signature. Hardcover, beautifully done. Really, really impressive. So, art and story by Junji Ito, and translation adaptation by Jocelyne Allen, touch-up art and lettering by Erbes. Alright, so I've never read anything by Junji Ito that I know of, that I can really point to and say I've definitely done this. I'm pretty sure I haven't. I've heard nothing but good things when it comes to the creations. That Junji Ito is a master at horror, and especially manga horror. I, again, have never experienced that before. So when this came out, I was like, yeah, here's a good opportunity for me to read a whole bunch of short stories and see what the hype's about. And I gotta say, like, after reading this, I get it. I totally get it. This is really solid, really interesting. I don't know if it's necessarily the best thing to start with as far as this creator of diving in, but for me, like, it totally worked. I, again, was not familiar. It was, it's funny, like, it's a short story collection, but none of these feel like short stories. I was able to kind of go through, read them, and enjoy them, get a different taste of all these different stories, these different styles, from the same creator, and I think there's something really, really cool about that. The stories within really, really differ. I mean, there's, like, body horror and, kind of, like, close to gore pornish stuff. Weird stuff about, like, body doubles, and, it's just all kinds of stuff. It's all over the place, with the imagery just, like, some of it kind of, for me, gross, some of it, like, left me disturbing. It's really all over, and I think that's what's really cool about this collection and this manga, is that, to me, it gave me a really good sense that this is a creator who's not just a master at storytelling in general, but definitely a master at horror storytelling, the horror genre. And, like, it's not just, I got one story and I was like, okay, really, really well done. There's a dozen in here that are so varied and so different, but every single one is done to such an excellent quality, and it's just a little bit of something for everyone who might enjoy the horror genre. Like, I myself is not a big fan of it, but this was engaging. It sucked me in, and there's stuff that disturbed me and kind of was like, this is a little bit too much for me. But I still enjoyed it. Like, I still appreciated it. And, it made me a little disturbed. Like, nothing completely grossed me out and sickened me. But, overall, I thought it's really well done. Like, again, a dozen stories. It gives you a lot of variation, a lot of style. And you get a good sense of, like, what this creator's about and what Junji Ito brings to manga. The art style is all over the place. You can see, something kind of very normal there, and then no, that's the same story. You can then go to this, which is, like, straight up weird horror that had me kind of, a little bit disturbed. It's all over the place, and I just think it's really cool to be able to see so many different styles, so many different stories, so much variation to the genre that, had me engaged and sucked in, and part of it was just because it's the single creator doing all these different stuff, and seeing such variation. I think it's really, really neat to experience that. So, like, I'm a big fan. I think this is really cool. If you've never read Junji Ito, if you are a fan of the manga, a previous manga, like, check it out. Like, if you've never read these, go for it. This is really cool, really solid, awesome read. Highly recommend. Out now, you can go get it. You can go get it at comic shops and bookstores. We got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code, tell the comic shops near you. No shop, no problem. We'll do have some links underneath. There'll be affiliate links, so we get a small percentage by doing that. You'll support our site, so thank you. Just watching us, you support us, so thank you for that. If you're into comics, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So, until next time, keep reading that manga, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.